Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope you're all doing well. So today, hopefully, is the finale of Phantasy Star IV. We will see how it goes. Hi, Jugsheet. Am I ready to end the Millennium? Hopefully. I mean, I'm hoping I can beat the boss. It'd be a pretty depressing stream if I can't beat the boss, but... Yeah, I really like King of Terrors as a BGM. I think it's a really good Falls theme. Seeing you dressed like that and I'm still wearing t-shirt and shorts. Yeah, it is very much not t-shirt and shorts weather anymore. Not here anywhere. It's actually quite cold now. So yeah, the plan is hopefully today we are finishing Phantasy Star IV. Just before I do the final dungeon, I do just want to experiment a little bit with the other remaining combination text that we haven't done, because there is a couple that we need other party members for, so I just want to see those and see what they're like before we move on. So I think we did all the ones we can do with Raja last time, so we'll just quickly do this. It shouldn't take a couple of minutes or so. It's more just out of curiosity. Don't forget to go to Mal if you haven't already. Okay. Alright, so we'll try Han first and just see what he can do. Sorry, Raja, we will be taking you to Profound Darkness, don't worry. Okay, so what can we do with Han? Let's see. We can do Conduct Thunder, Holocaust. I think it's just those two. So let's try those two. So what is your agility like? 37. And what is runes like? 44. Steal Han's dagger for a free Nafoi when used as an item. That sounds fantastic. Okay, so I think testing these should only take a couple of minutes, then we can we'll go to Mile and then we'll go to the final dungeon. Okay, so I think it was Savol first for this guy. And then I think it was DM with Rune. Yeah, thanks for that. The mic decided to remute itself. Yeah, cheers for that. Yeah, so we're now doing Now What and Handle, which should be Conduct Thunder. That just does a ton of damage. I mean, sure. I wonder if it's related to the audio issues from last week where the music was okay on YouTube but choppy on Twitch and Sky. Yeah, I don't know. It could be like an audio or bitrate thing. The mic thing was just my stream deck for some reason. Hadn't unmuted the mic properly. You do get that now and again. The audio bug we had last week, I have no idea what caused it. So I think that is everything with Han. So let's... if we have space. So it was the dagger. Oh, we're full on items. Problem is we've got so many vehicles. I wish I could get rid of the vehicles, man. I'd get rid of that. Okay, so we should have that now. Yeah, we've got the melee dagger. The shield is nice, but Reek is one of our fastest anywhere. And we'll be using Raja anyway for the last boss, who has Blessing anywhere. Because I think that is it for Han. So let's switch over. Let's try out Kyra. Okay, so what can we do with Kyra? I think there was actually one more with Han, actually. There is Paladin Blow as well. Didn't realise that. Actually, I don't think there's any more we can do with Kyra. I think we might have done them. Yeah, I can't see another for Kyra. Well, I guess let's just get Han back and see this last one that I missed. Right, so this next one with Han is Rayblade and Astral. Let's try this one. Should only be a couple more and then we'll get started. That feels extremely underwhelming. I mean, the damage was nice, but it only hit one target, which kind of sucks compared to some of the others. I guess they all can't be instant kills. Okay, Demi time. Is there actually any more we can do with Demi? Okay, so we've done Black Hole, I think. We did Blizzard, we've done Circuit Break, we've done Conduct Thunder, we've done Destruction, we've done Firestorm, we've done Grand Cross, we've done Holocaust, we did Lethal Image when we had Alice, we've done Paladin Blow, we've done Purify Light. I think we did Shooting Star, we've done Silent Wave, and we've done Tri-Blaster. I think it might just be Black Hole, I can't remember if I did that. Spark and Highjammer, is that one as well? Let's have a look. So Spark and Highjammer. There's one for Highjammer and Tandle, which is Circuit Break. I'm not seeing one for Spark in this guide I'm looking at. I mean, I can try it. With Demi, you can only do fun on an air slash, okay. Yeah, so we've already done Silent Wave once. Yeah, I don't think Spark and Highjammer work together. Highjammer and Tandle do. Yeah, we've already done that one. Well, we'll do Silent Wave just in case anyone didn't see it, I guess. Would help if I actually macroed it, that. Demi is 50 agility. And what was the other one that goes with it for this? It was Fun on Mesa and Air Slash. So Fun on and Air Slash. Yeah, I thought we'd already done it, but we've got a demo here. We'll do it one more time so people can see it, because they didn't see it back then. But then I think we've done them all then. The only one I'm not sure if we have done is Black Hole. Can't remember if we did that one or not. Yeah, so that is Silent Wave. I guess while I'm here, I guess I can do Black Hole. Just then we can say we've done them all. I really don't remember if we ever did it, so... Okay, so for Black Hole, it is Negatus and any grass spell. Okay. Kyra is 47 agility. And Rune is 44. So Negatus and any grass spell, so do we not have Nagra on her yet? I guess we can use Gigra then. You have more than enough time to do PD. Depends how many attempts it takes. That's quite a cool visual effect, I like that. Unsurprisingly, it's an instant kill. So I think with that, we've done them all now. I mean, I guess for anyone who didn't see it last stream, I guess I can do Destruction one more time. Just in case anyone didn't get a chance to see it last time. There you go. Okay, let's just heal up at the spaceport and grab Raja again. And then we will go to Mile. Then we'll go to Piata and see what the different text there is. And then we'll go and do the final dungeon. Let's pick up our boy again. Also, did we need to buy some shields for Raja? Or did we do it? Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay, let's go to Mal first. Oh. Things have escalated. The ranch owner is... And he had such great hopes. This is atrocious. They must have been done in by the black energy wave. So everyone here is dead. So this will be the black energy wave that I'm assuming is as a result of Profound Darkness. I think I remember you need to get the shields on Desolus for Raja and Tyler. Okay. How are you enjoying Phantasy Star 4 so far? I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely my favourite of the classic Phantasy Stars. I don't think I saw this when I played back in the day. Excuse me. Be gone, bot. This PD just existing kills everything around it. Okay, well that's pretty depressing. I'm going to assume we can't go in here. It's locked. They must have noticed the black wave and quickly closed their doors. But a door like this is completely useless. So I guess the implication is they're probably all dead in the weapon shop as well. Damn, Profound Darkness doesn't hold back. Yeah, I guess they made a big point, didn't they, about those, the 5 rings, making it so that that would be our protection against Profound Darkness. So I think next someone's had to go to Piata. Okay, well thankfully the energy wave doesn't appear to have hit here yet. This is the town Piata, but there's no time for chatter. To the north near Mile there's a big hole. That would explain why everyone in Mile was dead, because I guess they were too near it. Is it true that the village of Mile has become a village of death? Dad, Mum. Oof. So I guess his dad and mum lived in Mile. Ah. Yeah, pretty much. This universe is coming to an end. You say poison is coming out of the hole? Hey, is that true? So everyone is losing their collective minds, which I can't say I blame them, to be honest. If Mal is in trouble, we're going to be in trouble soon. can't tell what's going on. Only the fact that there's a hole. This can't all be explained away by saying that the ground surface suddenly began to sink. Help! That's straight to the point, I guess. Okay, does anyone in the academy say anything different, or can we move on? If you didn't do the first guild quest up till now and try and do the quest, the guild lady won't comment on it and we'll just say a trademark line. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense, I guess, doesn't it? Help! Yeah, so it looks like everyone here is also losing their minds. I'm right, this planet is full of problems. Oh, such a thing. See, we're doomed. There sure are many kinds of universes. The Phantasy Star universes. We probably don't need to go down there. Check up here, and then I'll go and get some shields for Raja, and then I guess we'll try and beat the horrificness that awaits. I can't believe that could be such a crazy thing. What we've got to deal with right now is not outer space, but this hole in the ground. What's that big hole? Not get involved? That's a joke. At this point, I can't just turn a blind eye. What on earth is going on? Yeah, we've got more people saying help. What's going to happen now? Alright, I think that player's cleared out. So we'll hop over to Dizola's quickly and get Raja some shields. So hopefully some decent shields in Tyler. I think it's probably safe as just a double shield Raja. Hi Jokey, good to see you. Okay, we have silver shields, which Raja can use. Sure, give me 2 of those. Oh, inventory's full still. Right, what can we get rid of? I feel like I can probably drop some of the moon dews because moon dews are not that useful. when we've got soldiers anywhere. Forgot to mention about Megiddo Flame in Final Fantasy. Ult weapon in 6 and 7 have no item effect, and according to research, anything Megiddo related started in 8. We played Final Fantasy 1 to 7 and on the originals. Yeah, I'm sure. I always thought it was Megiddo Flame that it used in 7, but maybe I'm thinking of Shadow Flare. I know there's definitely things that use Megiddo Flame later on, for sure. Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering it for 7. Might have been Shadow Flare instead. Okay, I guess there was an armor here somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, I guess I can get rid of that. I know I could sell it, but we've got so much money anyway, it just doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm not sure, Vintage. I've never done the remakes that much. There is a Laconium Rod there, but I know there's those Dimension Worms coming up, and that's quite useful against those. Can't be Shadow Flare. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so there's one shield for him. I'm going to see one more. Will you actually let me buy another one when there's an inventory space for him? It's quite dumb that we do have a spare inventory space, but you can't use it. Fine, we will sell something. Yeah, we're dropping a Moon Dew, but we do have quite a few Soul ones, so I'm not too worried. Why would something be made of that's made of low quality Laconium be better? There is game made of higher quality Laconium. It's just that the shields that are better than the silver shield are ones that Raja can't use. We're basically double shielding him just to build his defense up so he has a chance of surviving. But they're the best shields he can use. Okay, so I think, are we ready? I think to go for final dungeon. Is there anything else I need to do beforehand? Also, I see that Hydra. It's go time. Yeah, go find the rare enemy in the final dungeon. Yeah, so the rare enemy, is there, will I know that it's a rare enemy when it shows up? So I guess we go to Mile, because I think they said everything was going down near Mile. Obviously everyone's dead near there, so I'm assuming we go there. It's a very Phantasy Star enemy, okay. I'm going to assume it's that large crater. Let's just check. Does everyone have the rings equipped? Palmer ring. Algo ring. Mortar ring. Dezo ring. You do not have a ring equipped. You should maybe get that equipped. Oh, who has it? Wait, what is the last one? Palmer. Mortar. Dezo. We've got Algo, so it's Rycross ring. Which we do have in the inventory there. You can't equip the 5th ring, it just sits in your inventory. That is such a weird choice. That's so weird. Okay, well, I guess Raja can have the circlet back then. Are you planning to play the other OG Phantasy Star games from the Game Gear, or was it just 1 to 4? I've only done 1 to 4 so far. I do kind of want to do the text adventures and then Gaiden and Adventure at some point. Alright, let's go into this horrific looking crater, I guess. We have macros set up, yeah. So we have the big boy one set up. We have... We do have FS and Crosscut for Grand Cross. That should be good. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go in this horrific looking hole. That can't possibly be bad. That's a trip. So this is the edge, apparently. I feel like I'm hallucinating. That is the perfect emote picker. Alright, I guess. Outer Beast. Okay, so these are the Dimension Worms. This does kind of hurt the eyes here. Okay, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to work like the other Dimension Worms, so I'm guessing we use light attacks on them. I know Ren's not going to do anything, but... Rika, I should somewhere have a Laconium Rod. Let's try that and see if it works okay. Okay, they hurt. Chaz and Rika's weapons one-shot them. Oh, Chaz's as well, okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense with LCD, I guess. Holy damage OP. I think we're good for another fight. Yeah, I will say that is not pleasant to look at. The 5th ring is probably unequipable, so I can just swap the 5th member easily. I mean, they could have just made it so anyone could equip the 5th ring. Okay, that is a warp. Out of curiosity, is there any chests in here I need to look out for, or is it just more or less straight walk to the boss? If you left it on a party member and switch out, your new party member should insta-die when you go in. Just the boss, okay. There's no chests. You have all the best gear, okay. Raja, you know, don't worry about it. Okay, that Tandil did a lot less than I thought it was going to. Imagi Ong in this one is scary. He casts Legion. Oh no. Okay, that slightly worries me. Where Cooley 61 exactly? So the good thing is we don't need to worry about TP too much because we do have Raja who has Ataraxia. I think at the minute really I only need to heal Chaz probably. It's kind of like an Imagi homage to the previous games. Also, Guard Rod will cast a free SAR. That is quite useful to know, thank you. Kind of shame can't use them outside of battle, but you know. Would probably be a bit too broken, I guess. I really miss Raj's heals. So good. Dude is out here healing for nearly 100 with normal Resta. Okay, that'll be a Chaos Bringer. That was very strong. That was a crit though, to be fair. Okay, they don't have that much health. I do notice he only gave me one Mazetta, which I don't appreciate. Not I'm going to need Mazetta really, but you know. It's the principle that matter. Raja heals for more because he has 4 Malkulls confirmed. Maybe that's what it is. I've really got no idea where I'm going. If that wasn't obvious already. Well, the colour changed. Whether that's a good thing, I don't know. Don't know if you noticed, but there aren't any dragon enemies in Phantasy Star 4. Yeah, I hadn't actually noticed that until now. I'm 4 for 4 on picking the right fork. That seems problematic. Here is where the rare enemy is, also on the next floor as well. Phantasy Star IV, the end of epilepsy. For what it's worth, it's no better on my end. Heal and equip the fort on a razor with Rem when you get to the all-purple floor. Well, that is a very purple floor. Does this class as the all-purple floor? Never seen Ren miss most enemies before. Man's special. I mean, that looks all purple to me. Penultimate floor, okay. Save scum and still rare enemy. So can it still spawn on this floor? Point of no return is the warp at the end, okay. I mean, I guess I can kind of save scum. No encounters in the purple floor, okay. So I guess we just save scum a few encounters here and see if we get a rare monster. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm curious to see what the rare monster is. I mean, you are literally called Chaosbringer. Which is odd because the other enemies look more like Chaosbringers that I'm familiar with. Is this the rare enemy? Or is this a normal one? This is not the rare monster, okay. Well, it was nice to see you, Chaosbringer. Get Le Fog. I'm gonna assume they're probably also not the rare monster. These guys show up in groups. Fantastic. If they're talking about what I think they're talking about, you will know. Okay. You'll understand when you encounter a rare monster. Come on, game. And mainly I just want to encounter this so I can get off this floor because it's not pleasant to look at. Apparently all the monsters have gone. You're back on the cool chat since you made it home. Welcome to the apparent cool chat. I'm just trying to farm for this rare enemy. 2 Chaosbringers. It's not a recolor of anything you fought before. Okay. This is where we just get 3 hours of me trying to get this enemy. One day we'll get this. I mean, they're the pan arms that we've seen before. According to Google AI, so take that for what you will, it has no specific spawn point, it's just rare. I wonder how rare we're talking. It's rare enemy week as well on PSO. Problem with that though is we know that on PSO when you get rare enemy week, rare enemies don't spawn. I will say, I have loved the soundtrack in this game pretty much all the way through. This is the first song where I'm a little bit ambivalent towards it. I don't really feel... I'm not really that bothered about this song. I don't think it's that great. Does this Chaosbringer also shoot? I don't know if that one does. I don't know if they do shoot in this. They're more just melee. I say the weird thing in this is that the Chaosbringers are the regular guys. Can you not? It's glop music. That is a great description of it. I guess it's just meant to sound weird because we're in a weird place. But yeah, not my favourite song on the soundtrack, it has to be said. Come on, I just want to see what the rare enemy is. See, they look more like Chaosbringers that I'm familiar with, but apparently they're not. Oh, this is killing me now. Come on. All I want is this rare monster to spawn so I can see it. Maybe if you go to the lower half of the floor it might help. Does it matter where on the floor you are for it? You went back to check how rare it is and you got it on the second encounter. Meanwhile, I think it's present on every floor, but you can save scum on another floor. Is that last floor? Yeah, does anyone know? Is there a specific floor that it spawns on? If anyone knows what floors it spawns on. It will spawn on this floor, okay. I've expended my luck on the SGS, apparently, yeah. You got it on this floor and the orange floor. And maybe we try on the next one, see if it spawns there. If anything spawns here. Maybe nothing spawns here. Alright, back to this. If I can't get it to spawn, then I guess I can just look it up. It would be nice to run into it, but I also don't want to spend the entire stream just resetting for it. We're having no luck here. The true Phantasy Star Online experience. It's not a Phantasy Star game without resetting. Yeah, quite glad we didn't have to fight those. You do not open a spawn by casting the Legion straight away. Come on, game. No, apparently it's just oops, all Chaos Bringers. This is either incredibly rare or I'm just being very unlucky. Ah, I'm assuming this is the rare enemy. With a hell of a name. Prophallus. I mean... Yeah. I mean, I know what that is. That appears to be Dark Falls from Phantasy Star 1. They really called it Prophallus, huh? That is really a decision they made. Interesting they didn't give it the Dark Force boss name. It's a prototype thingy. So it's like a prototype Dark Falls. I mean, I guess I try fighting it. Is it worth fighting? I mean, I guess I can reload it if it annihilates me. Pretty sure you can get Prophallus over the counter. I just wonder, like, who at Sega thought, yes, we want to call this enemy Prophallus. I see no problem with this. Also, yeah, is this technically +1 for the Dark Falls counter? I mean, sure, let's fight it, why not? Actually, let's just have Ren recover, actually, because that did a lot of damage. It's worth a lot of experience, is a little stronger, and it can't be insta-killed. It makes sense there being Dark Falls babies in this part. I mean, it does make total sense. I don't want to waste all my skills on this guy. He's gonna Dark Falls Baby Rage. Yeah, I feel like something may have been mistranslated with that name. Yeah, it's an awkward one because I guess for Falls in PSO at least, I think in Japanese it's written as like Farusu. Like Farusu. So you could technically translate it as phallus. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. It's called Prophallus, but it doesn't have a lower body. I'm going to assume you're probably not too keen on FS, if I had to take a guess. Maybe that's what it is, Demon. Yeah, maybe it's prop haul us. Let's see how you feel about a Saint Fire as well. Katakana for his name in Japan is Protofarasu. I like to call him Protofalls. I guess that's where it more or less translates to, isn't it? Yeah. Why didn't they just call it like Proto-Falls? Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? No, there's kind of a few interpretations you could do from it because of how Japanese works. Okay, you do have quite a lot of health. I didn't really expect much else. I don't really know what its attack counts as, whether it counts as a physical attack or a magic attack. Considering the Japanese game had straight up as a naked lady, I guess this is on brand. I will have Rigger heal just because I need the speed heal, really. Just damn want some fire flavoured ice cream. I do love the idea that it's a baby falls. Let's save our MP. I guess just defend. Damn. I mean, it's not an issue. We have loads of revives, so... At this point, Ray Blade just means your attack won't miss since Elysian does that element anyway. Okay. I wish I knew what attack count does, whether it's physical or magical burst. Was Miracle a revive? I'm trying to remember what it does now. I know he does have Rever as well. Can't remember what Miracle does, if it was a revive or not. You think so? With that many skills, I kind of struggle to remember what some of them do. I can remember what most of Raj's do. We'll try Miracle. Yeah, Prophallus is dead. Miracle is like Gisar, but can also heal Ren. Tell you what, since we're here, let's just use the Moondew. Miracle did not happen, it didn't. Well, that's kind of cool that there's essentially a callback to the first Dark Falls fight. That's kind of cool. You can also heal Chaz a bit as well. My guide says Miracle doesn't revive, okay. Okay, I guess we can just go for it then, now that we've seen Rare Enemy as well. Kind of scared of this, is how hard it's going to be. Is this the shape that Profound Darkness has taken? What's happening? It's an emanation of the Profound Darkness. Anger, hatred, of all that lives. And a great need to destroy. We've got to defeat this thing. This being must not be allowed to come to Algor. Best of luck, Archers. The portal is not yet completely open. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity, Chaz. Right. Let's go, everybody. Roger. Yes. This is it. Now we determine Algor's future. Our future. That is a hell of a design. Hello, Profundanus. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the sort of typical boss rotation. The music might start to be familiar if you play PSO2. Yeah, there is a definite familiarity there. Okay, I have no idea what you're going to do, so I'm not taking any chances at all. The EP6 Profound Darkness is very similar. Slight issue with that, I never fought the EP6 Profound Darkness. I've seen videos of it, but yeah. I only fought the, was it about EP3 or EP4 around there, that one? Okay, Chaz, first turn, you can use Power Shield. Rika gets Sana up. As looks we've only got 2 uses of Legion. I don't know if that'd really do much, but I kind of want to save things like FS for later because I refuse to believe that a final boss in an JRPG is a one-phase fight. I know we've had it before with like some other games, but there's been so much build-up to this. But I also know there's another phase because I know that there is another boss theme I haven't heard yet. Right, let's try Nafoi. And Raja, you can use Blessing. That was a hell of a lot of damage. No spoilers, but good instincts. Okay, so Rika is almost dead in one shot. I will save Possybolt. I think I'm okay using the Burst Rocket. We've got quite a few cross cuts, so I don't mind using one of those. I guess I can use Ray Blade as well. I know it doesn't have much extra effect, but yeah, I think I need Rika to heal because I can't risk waiting for Raja. Because Raja's very slow. Actually, do you have Narez yet? You do, and it's only 3 TP more. Use it. I feel okay about using a Saint Fire on you. Okay, good damage. That's fine because I can recover with Ren. We have 24 recovers. Just keep shooting, Ren. I need to remember we also do have Megid. It is 30 TP, so we probably need to be kind of careful when to use it, but we do have that in the back pocket. Actually, that is a really good point. Yeah, we do have Ataraxia. Yeah, so we can just kind of spam Megid, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, Rika. I guess you can just double slash now. I DM'd the Phantasy Star IV on Discord if you want to give it a read after the end of this game. Oh, will do. Thanks for that. The only issue with Raja is you eventually get to a point where there's just not a whole lot you can do with him. Because he's basically just heals. I don't feel like there's much else he can really do here. Apart from whack him Profound Darkness. But he can't even do that because he's using 2 shields. I did find the rare enemy, yeah. It took a long time to find it, but we did find it and we did beat it. Yeah, the amazingly named Prophallus. Yeah, I guess I'll just defend with Raja because it doesn't really feel like there's much else he can do. It's a lot of damage. Ah, yeah, I could use the melee dagger, yeah. Thanks for that. I didn't really pay attention to what happened that turn. Everyone seems fine. Yeah, I'm fine using Flare. I've got plenty of them. Honestly, Chaz, just go wild. You did 1 damage to Ren. Fantastic. Raja is a walking monomate and monofluid. Okay, Raja. It's time for this priest to get violent. Okay, that did next to nothing. Keep doing that. This kind of feels like it's luring me into a false sense of security. How about another Megad? Yay, we beat Profound Darkness. The game is won. Well, who'd have thought we'd have a second phase? Looking slightly creepier now. Kind of cool. It's just a straight transition into the second phase. Okay, so we can use 1 more Megad and then we need to use Ataraxia. Just kind of worrying me that I don't know what this phase does. Just hit it with Megad anywhere. Welcome to phase 2. Okay, just nuke it here. It does look like it's getting a bit angry here. Okay, so after Chaz has used it, he's going to have virtually no TP left, so... I guess... It almost feels a waste to use Ataraxia, but we kind of need it for the mega damage. How many uses do I have? 5, never mind, we're using it. You like the heavy shadow layer around the boss? Yeah, I mean, I guess when it's called Profound Darkness, you have to emphasize that. Oh god, it has that attack. Okay, I don't like Lightning Shower. This brings back memories of the Dark Force fight in Garabert Tower. It's like you're chopping away sections of it. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Okay, Ren is totally fine. Do you know what? You can have a burst rocket this turn. Just to check, I don't need to reapply buffs or anything with the going to second phase, do I? I'm assuming all my buffs and everything carry over. Notice I did 1 damage to Ren. I am more than happy with that. Right, let's hit you with 1 Megid. Do I want to risk waiting for Raja? No, I think this turn I'm going to do it with Rika, just to make sure the heal goes off. Crossfades is still the same fight, cool. Ren is unfazed by this, it's another Wednesday. Let's try an FS. And you know, new phase, new Saint Fire. Okay, that is totally fine. Yeah, Saint Fire hits really hard. So I think we are good this turn. Yeah, we'll save Posibol. Because I still haven't heard the boss theme I'm familiar with, so I'm assuming there's another phase after this. The only reason I know it is because I've done Profound Darkness in PSO2. And I know that Profound Darkness's theme in PSO2 is a remix of a theme in this game I haven't heard yet. So I'm going to assume there's another phase after this. Yeah, we'll use Megid again. We'll go back to Nafoi for now. I'll probably save those other FS charges for if there is a phase 3, I think. Maybe Nathu will be more profitable. It seems to deal around 300 damage but costs half as much as Megid. I'll certainly try it. Let's try Nathu, double slash, Nafoi. And I guess Raja can go back to using the Melee Dagger. Okay, yeah, that did really nice damage actually. That is probably way better than Megid then. It's fine. Current theme playing was used for the Profound Darkness boss waiting in PSR2. I thought I recognised it from there. Yeah, now I'm listening to it, yeah. I think it was like while you were waiting on the weird raft, wasn't it? Again, I appreciate it when the later games do call box. I am going to heal Ren this turn just in case he gets hit with something big. Do need to be aware we're getting a little low on double slashes. I guess you can use Ataraxia again? Sure. Okay. Ah, there we go. So this would be ooze then. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm putting the volume up a bit. Might be late for this, but optionally, if you have a backup save file at the end before you pick a 5th member, maybe keep that file if you want to try it with 4 people. Don't think I do, but I guess you could. Yeah, this is the theme I'm familiar with from the PSO2 Profound Darkness fight. I'm going to assume this is where it gets real. From here, this is actually Profound Darkness, okay. Yep, that's ooze. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this. Number 1, does destruction work on this boss? Number 2, is it worth doing it? It is using a lot of our very big skills. I don't know if it's worth if I get more usage out of them using them separately. Strength is proportional to the number of spikes, apparently. The only thing is, I'm guessing we would have to recast Blessing with Raja. Because wouldn't D-Band overwrite Blessing? And I don't know if Blessing is better than D-Band or if it's the same. You'll do more damage per turn with using Grand Cross and everyone else using their best. Okay. I was going to say, because using Destruction, we use our only Posi Bolt, we use a Megid. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't use D-Ban if the combo worked, but if it doesn't work, we're kind of screwed. And I know that Legion and Megid and Posi Bolt do a lot of damage on their own. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. However, I think it is worth still using Posi Bolt separately because damage. Right, so Posi Bolt. I guess I'll try Nathu on it and just see how much damage it does this phase. Also, I just want to quick talk about the design of this. It's really interesting that the final phase of this fight against actual Profound Darkness kind of looks humanoid. It's a really interesting design choice. Okay, let's try Legion, see if it does damage. Okay, it takes good damage from that. Oh god. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, of course, Profound Darkness has Megid. Why wouldn't it? Also reminds you of the women on the start screen for Phantasy Star 2. And I'm thinking that instead of... I think if it just Megid like that, I think instead of hoping for a Raja heal to go off, I think we just hit a Stardew. We have tons of them. Megid is why you have Barrier, yeah. You are in fact fighting the evil half of the Great Light. Yeah, let's... Do I need a heal run? Maybe I do. Yeah. I think we have Rika throw out a Stardew this turn. Unless, do you have... Oh, you do have Nassar, actually. And we have Ataraxia, so... Yeah, let's do that. You can do Legion again. So Rika is covering the heals. So that means Raja is kind of free to do everyone. So I guess you can use Set Fire again. Cancelling. Ah, okay. So that is basically the Psycho Wand ability. So I'm going to assume that means all my buffs have gone. So get Barrier back up. Hi, Dara. Right, Chaz, Power Shield again. Rika, Sanair again. Rebuff turn ASAP, okay. Let's try FS. And then you need to do Blessing. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Survived it though. Okay, we do have the speed on it now, so... Megid is very, very scary. I think Ren can take another one. Flare. Nathu. Rika, you can... You've got plenty of TP left. You can use Nassar again. Imagine if we had a boss that did that in PSO. It's kind of surprising we don't, honestly. I mean, I guess there are enemies that can put Gel and Zelda on you, but... Been watching your PSO guides, really helpful videos. Oh, thanks for that, John. I don't think you can use Mega twice in a row. Thank God for that. I hope you're right. Right, Nassar again. FS. We're still okay for TP. So, Melee Dagger. Please don't Megid again. I mean, the good thing is at least it means that it doesn't hurt us that turn. The bad thing is now we have to do a rebuff turn again. I'm very quickly seeing why Raja is very useful for this. As I remember, speedrunners explain the mechanics. Every enemy has a table of attacks they can choose, and they can't choose the same slot twice in a row. And I don't think it has 2 mega slots. Okay. So it could potentially mega this turn. So unfortunately, barrier again. I'm debating whether the power shield's worth it at the minute, because at the minute we're mainly using tech attacks anywhere, and I don't know if it has an effect on that. But I guess it puts us in good stead for later, so power shield. Sana. Room, just hit it with FS again. And Raja, you need to do Blessing again. One of the big wars for speedrunners is the final character. Speedrunners want Raja, Watchers don't it for Grizz. Yeah, this would be rough with Grizz. Right, Blessing. That was a new attack. It hurt, but I'm okay with it doing that. Now, I do want to heal Chaz. I also kind of want to go for a Grand Cross. So I'm thinking I just manual a Grand Cross, and if it doesn't work, we still get decent damage. If it does work, great. I think Ren's okay this turn. Alternate and Mega and cancelling is the worst combo of random moves. Profound Darkness is a Temptress. Okay, yeah, let's try this. I suspect that Chaz is probably going to go first, but we'll try it and just see what happens. Crosscut still does good damage, so also realised I didn't equip Ren's best gun, so, you know, adding more challenge that run, because why not? This phase also has Evil Eye, you know, for the funnies. Okay, I think Rika should probably just throw out a quick heal on Chaz, just because she's got the speed. Yeah. We have Ataraxia available as well, so let's do... Do you have Nares? Yes. Got 3 more uses of Ataraxia. I might use it again here. Yeah. No, I won't. I'll wait one more turn, I think. We'll get some more damage in. Hey, we got Grand Cross, nice. 800 damage. Oh, Ren survived on 14 health. God, Meg is so scary. Okay, Ren, you need to recover. I think we focus on damage because we need to keep doing damage. So yeah, crosscut again. Rika's still got a bit of TP left. You can use... We could use Nassar just to max everyone out again. Again, we have Ataraxia available, so... Yeah, let's do Nassar with Rika. Another FS. And then maybe we use Ataraxia now. Ah, we didn't get our time. Still nearly 500 damage from crosscut though, I mean. Mega it again. So I guess it can do Mega twice. Make me work for it. So that turned out to be very, very good timing on the Ataraxia. Cover. Crosscut. Myth busted. Yeah, PD heard us talking saying, what do you mean I can't use it twice? I'd like to use Gisar, but I don't know if Gisar gives us enough health to survive another Mega in case he does one. I'm thinking of mainly for Raja and Rune. Yeah, Ooze is a really good thing. Although maybe controversial, I think I prefer Laughter as a boss theme. But this is still really, really good. I think Laughter is maybe my favourite theme. You know, we have Ataraxia. We've got a couple of uses of it left. Better safe than sorry. Right, we are now out of FS, so no more Grand Crosses. I wonder how much Tandle does. I guess I can try it, see how much damage it does. Now imagine if there's PSO Megid. Yeah, I mean, it would either just be a joke and do nothing, or just kill everyone instantly. I'll try Tandle, see what it's like. Okay, Raja, you can use Lay Dagger. It's okay. It's probably about on par with, like, Nafoi, honestly. If it was PSO Mega, the boss would miss. Okay, let's hit him with another Burst Rocket. I think Chaz would just spam in crosscut now. Rika's actually getting a 10 to attack, which is nice. So, double slash. So Tandle did about 220 last time. Let's just use Nafoi this time, see how much it actually does. Yeah, it's about on par roughly. I'm totally fine with you continuing to use that attack. Please keep using that. Can't do two. Would have been nice if they put a song in from the second and third games as well. Okay, so we're now out of burst rockets, so I guess now we just switch to flare. Chaz, crosscut again. Do I risk attacking with Rika and hoping that Raja gets a heal on her? The issue is if it does Megid, it's going to kill Rika on that health. I think I play safe. Let's just Girez. Any credit to longer than you remember? Oh, you beat Profound Darkness, Richard. Nice one. Okay, so let's use Tandle because Tandle seems to do about the same damage as Nafoi anyway. Melee dagger. It was just in case it does Mega this turn. Good call. Yep, that would have killed Rika, so very good call. Okay, Ren, recover. Chaz crosscut. I could try doing Miracle. The thing I'm a little scared of is, right, Raja is still, even with Sana, Raja is still quite slow. And I just don't know, does Raja get a turn before Profound Darkness does? Gamba. I mean, I think in previous turns, I think we've what, generally got all of our attacks off before Profound Darkness. But part of me is like, is it worth risking at this point? We're quite deep into the fight now, and I kind of don't want to throw it away. Maybe it does die this turn, maybe. Miracle's recovery is a little on the low end, so I preferred Nassar and recover. Okay. Yeah, I'm too much of a chicken. I don't trust it. I'm going to use Nassar. And Tandle. Return leaves Raja free to do Melee Dagger. Okay, buff turn. So, barrier again. I will use the power shield again just to, you know, pump Chaz up more. Okay, Rika. Yeah, Sana. Rune can Tandle again. And then Raja, you need to do Blessing. Oh, damn, just one-shot rune. Okay. Rune's on full health as well. Okay, then we just go back to Flare. And more crosscut. So I could throw out a Soldier with Rika, which would bring Rune back quickly. Or I could use Revert with Raja. I think we do damage with Rika this turn and just try and revive with Raja. Use regen on Raja. On Rune, but with Raja, okay. Yeah, we need to keep doing damage, so let's have Rika attack. Double slash. And then regen on Rune. Evil Eye. It did nothing. I think, is Evil Eye the one that tries putting you to sleep? Annoyingly, Rune won't have barrier or anything. So, is it worth using a turn to get barrier back on Rune? And Ren doesn't do the most damage, so maybe it is worth using it just to give Rune that extra protection. Yeah, let's go for it. It was a very evil eye. Yeah, barrier again. Crosscut. Double slash. Tandle. And I think Raja can use... It might be worth using Ataraxia just so Rika has enough TP to do an emergency heal if she needs to. Okay, we survived, just about. Yeah, I think Ren is fine. So Ren, you can flare. Chaz, crosscut again. Going to go ahead and assume that you're glad you took Raja. Yeah, Raja is basically my battery at this point. Okay, I think we Nassar just in case it does Megad again. Tandle. And I think Raja can do the Malay Dagger again. Oh, nice, got it. Cool. I assume. And this is like surprise phase 4. Of course, yeah, Demi would have solved it, no problem. Ah, what's going on? The force holding this dimensional hole open. Is gone. It's auto-scrolling. I sense a time warp. It's getting bigger. Danger. Danger. What are we supposed to do? What the? The Elcidian. It's protecting us. It's beautiful. Thank you all. Kind of cool that, like, essentially characters in the previous games protect you. It's over. Huh, Chaz? Yes, it's over. We were able to keep Algor safe. Departure preparations are complete. Well, I guess we'll head back to Dizolis. We'll get a ride with Ren. It was quite a fun journey, Chaz. The likes of which... I haven't had in a long time. The speed of the scroll is a bit weird. You should come visit Dizolis once in a while. That's not possible. They don't have a spaceship. And flapping their arms won't get them too far. Oh, classic Raja. So, I guess it's really goodbye, Chaz. What a pity you won't be able to enjoy my wit anymore. That is the real tragedy of this game, isn't it? I will go to Zilad to assist my master Ren. Goodbye, Chaz. Thank you for everything, Demi. You carried us. Eventually, the time will come when both my master and I will... become unnecessary to Algor. You will never be unnecessary, Demi. But until that time, I will continue to complete my duties. After I take everybody to Dizolis, I will return to Zilan. I guess you'll need the support of the system. A little while longer. Ren, where's Rika? She's already gone to the Landale. Parting must be difficult for her. Oh. I see. Goodbye, Chaz. Stay well. I believe we will meet again. Rika, we're leaving. Yes. There is no volume here, by the way. They're gone. Ren, Rika, the road you choose will probably be painful. And difficult. You are our hope. You must be strong and live with pride. Yes. Ren, thank you. I've got to get back to Tunoa. Chaz, thanks for everything. I feel that I learned a lot from this trip. Thanks. I'm returning to the academy. After all this, I've become disgusted with some of the... You could really make it scroll a bit quicker. People there, but... I'll just have to transform those feelings into inner strength. Goodbye, Chaz. I'll always be proud that I fought beside you. For that one part at the beginning of the game. Chaz, I guess it's goodbye. Rune. Even though the battle against the Ultimate Fiend is over, my mission as Lutz must continue. You see, I must watch over all Algor. I'm still lacking in training and experience. I must continue to improve myself and eventually pass it on to the next Lutz. Yeah, great timing on the ad. Won't we meet again? Probably not. You silly... Don't cry. You can live now without anyone else's help. Rika. Rika. Slightly late making that decision, Rika, but I respect it. Rika. Chaz. So long, Chaz. Take care. Rune. Rune, thank you. And goodbye. Should have played his theme as he walked off into the sunset. The long battle is over. We were able to free ourselves from the terrible curse of Yor. To the souls of those who sacrificed their lives for Algor, Lava Raja has just immediately gone to the pub. Sleep in peace. He deserves that drink, to be fair. From person to person. From age to age. As long as memories last. We will not forget the sacrifices that have been made. Casual Chaz and Rika. I did not expect that. Oh, thanks, Void Money. The eons-old struggle between light and dark has ended. And now the curtain rises on a new age. Yeah, that's like one of the best games I've ever played. And I am letting the credits scroll. Yeah, it's a really cool little touch to see them in like their normal clothes right at the end. So is the implication at the end there that Chaz and Rika end up getting together? Now I can finally send Sky all the damn Phantasy Star IV remixes. There's so many theory videos up. I will say I disagree with people who said it's an easy game. I think some of the boss fights in it are really, really difficult. You know, Last Fate's Profound Darkness is no joke. So nice to see someone playing the original Phantasy Star games. Yeah, Adora, I've been through all 4 of the original ones now. So finally finished the original quadrilogy. Did it first try at low level. Chaz and Rika end up having children, okay. Chaz is actually a Chad. Hell no, this game is hard. Chaz dies of cringe early on though. Yeah, also, I do want to say thanks to Drac in particular, because it was Draken that basically made me play the original games. So yeah, thank you, dude, for encouraging me to try these out. If I remember right, in the Japanese version, Ren says that he's looking forward to seeing Chaz and Rika's children. Yeah, I mean, I've generally not been someone who's played a ton of JRPGs, but this legitimately is one of the best games I've played. To the point where, even with as much PSO I've played, this is at least on the same level as PSO for me. Maybe higher. Which I did not expect. I had a feeling it'd be a good game. A lot of people love this game. I did not expect it to be this good. Oh, I'm gonna get a nice little shot of the Alice and Meow statue at the end. That's a nice touch. I really don't know yet, like, how would you even do a Phantasy Star 5? It kind of feels like the story's been nicely stopped there. I kind of get why there hasn't been another one. And if you did go with another one, like, you're almost setting yourself up to fail. Because this is so good. According to director Toru Yoshida, Rika's genetics become dominant in society, which causes some conflict between humans that feel threatened by the growing human population. Gets explained more in the drama CD, but Ren calls Rika a hope because her genetic legacy is supposed to help humans survive as Motavia's environment degrades. Okay. There is a secret on the option screen. Press the B button when it shows up. Okay, so you see it on the option screen. Oh, okay. It's like a sound test. Glad you tried them. It's been over a year. I've been patiently waiting like Dark Falls. Honestly, there were times where I was unsure about it. I mean, I think anyone who watched all the... I'll push B here, okay. I'm pressing B. Yeah, I am pressing B. B actually just says fade. The spelling of Gumbius here is hilarious. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Motabia Town. Ah, this is it, okay. Right, I need to see Gumbius. So it's a secret sound test. That's a really nice little touch they've added in. Kind of funny that all the music has like the Japanese character names, even on the English version. So Fal is obviously Rika. Oh, red alert. Imagine feeling threatened by cat girls. I know. Who'd have thought? Yeah, Three's Rune's name, isn't it? I'm assuming is that Gumbius? Ungangbius? I mean, that's not just slightly off. Is that what it's called in the Japanese version? Ungangbius. You missed it. Yeah, we just finished Nemo. I first tried Profondanus. Ngangbius. Brilliant. Probably my favourite song on the soundtrack. Soundtrack is really solid, honestly. I think the only song I really wasn't that keen on was the one that played in the Edge before you fight Profound Darkness. And even that wasn't bad. Alright, what else we got? No, this one. Since you only hear this once in the whole game, this is the one black mark against Phantasy Star IV. In fact, you only hear this once in the entire game. It feels criminal. Yeah, really, really strong soundtrack. Gumbia starts with the Ga katakana. Okay, so it's Temple Gangbius. I don't know why there's just a random letter N there. Yeah, Trick Track, well, what we know is Trick Track from PSO, it only plays in one place. I think, was it the, if I remember correctly, I think, was it the dungeon before you get Rika? Yeah, not to mention you can't even go back and hear it when you want to because Seed self-destructs you and blocks the dungeon off. Of course, the reason we're all here. Possibly the best song or worst song on the soundtrack, depending on your point of view. Dizoris Dipon is one you didn't hear. That is a very short one. What's that one? Okay, yeah. Well, that's a nice little touch that they had a little sound test once you complete it. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. Again, probably one of my favourite games. Is there any chance you'll try my Phantasy Star fan game on stream? Dimon, so I have a Discord. If you go in there and you can either DM me it or drop it in to the miscellaneous Phantasy Star section. I'll certainly have a look at it. I can't guarantee I'll stream it, but I'll definitely have a look at it. Jingle appears if you buy a Pengu feed in Zosa. Damn, so there was one thing we didn't do. Oh, actually, no, we did. Because I remember we had a penguin that followed us around for a bit. So we must have done. Spaceship also has a little bit of the Phantasy Star 2 battle theme. Yeah, Trick Track and PSO is like a mix of several different themes. Yes, I will have a video on this, like I've done with all of the previous classic Phantasy Star games. So that will probably come, I would say, maybe in the next week or two, once I've got enough of the footage uploaded and everything, and once I've got my script and everything done for it. But there will definitely be a 7 impressions video of this. So we have about, what, about 45 minutes or so left the stream. Should we finish the stream out with some PSO? Since we haven't done it for quite a while. As much as I would like to just hear the Phantasy Star IV soundtrack for the next hour. Listening to Trick Track 1 and 2 on YouTube, recognise maybe 30% from the original games, like 100% of 2. There's a lot of little samples in it, yeah. Yeah, I guess we can switch over to some PSO for the last bit. Clearly need to do a lap 2 of Phantasy Star 2. I like how Peak is just immediately, no, I'm off. Do the Zero side quest. I will do it, but I'm not really feeling like doing Zero at the minute. I want to do Zero on Sunday as well. So yeah, let's do a little bit of PSO. Just to round out stream, just so talk to chat for a bit while I do it. So give me like 2-3 minutes or so to get PSO loaded up, and we'll finish the stream off with some PSO. It's still funny that the whole mention of 4 bells and 4 torches when that means absolutely nothing to the narrative. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not even as if you have 4 party members. Give the Phantasy Star V paper a read. Let's have a look. I'll leave it up in the background just so you can hear the music, I guess. PSO Ep 3 would be like 4 bells, 4 torches, 4 wins. I mean, the number 4 is obviously linked to PSO a lot for the whole 4 heroes thing, but yeah. So, yeah, so Xandar sent me something here. So it says, this was released in 2024 from Kazuyoshi Tsugawa, one of Phantasy Star IV's planners in a 30th anniversary book. On the topic of the continuation of the Millennium, while I was looking over documents from that time to recall various things, I found the text in a file that looked exactly like material for a sequel among my private notes. The date was August 1994, the year after the release of Millennium. I'd completely forgotten about this until now, and even when I read it back, I can only remember that I might have written it. It roughly goes like this. After defeating the profound darkness and the Edge, Algol's mankind steadily regains its scientific civilization, and eventually succeeds in putting hyperspace navigation into practical use. They send immigrants to neighbouring star systems and establish an interstellar federation. However, as each star system develops, mutual conflicts of interest grow more serious. The central government's aggressive intervention attempts to control the situation, instead further aggravate the situation, and the Federation rapidly becomes unstable. Although peace is maintained on the surface, dark struggles continue behind the scenes among the intelligence organisations of the various star systems' militaries, operative organisations, and undisclosed armed groups. Perhaps because of this unsettled situation, a religion that worships the Great Light as a god has attracted many followers throughout the Federation and grows into a huge interstellar cult. It even has its own fleet and exercises influence over the governments of various star systems and the central government of the Federation. On the other hand, there are also forces in various regions that oppose the cult's authoritarian nature and political intervention. There is even an ideological group that considers the doctrine itself, reliance on the Great Light, to be problematic. This group's leader is rumoured to be the current generation's Lutz. Meanwhile, Rycross, the fourth planet in the Algol system, which had remained undetected by any sensors after the defeat of the Profound Darkness, suddenly reappears. The cult, which considers Rycross to be a legacy of the Great Light, was the first to dispatch a research team, and they discover a boy who appears to be a Palman, sleeping within a crystal. When the boy finally wakes up, he doesn't remember his own name, but he's able to manipulate supernatural powers that are different from both magic and techniques, and is even able to bring the dead back to life. The cult proclaims that this boy is a messenger of the Great Light and enshrines him as their leader. However, around the same time, in a rural area of a remote immigration planet, a child with the same mysterious powers has secretly been born. His name was Ethan Weber. That's all there is that is more or less specific. The only other thing that is written is that the child is the main character. The story will diverge depending on how he moves between the various factions. At the time, I was thinking that if I were to make a sequel, I'd like to add something to the relationship between Algol's humanity and the Great Light. So I decided to try writing an introduction to that. It's just my own thoughts, and I had no intention of putting it together as a game plan. I don't think I did. It's a little embarrassing to reveal it to the public after 29 years, but since I've dug it up now, I'll do it anyway. So it at least had some kind of plans for potentially thinking about a potential sequel, even though there was never any game plans for it. So it's interesting that was the case. I do wonder why they decided to never go ahead with it. Maybe they just ultimately decided that 4 was a really good point to just cut the series off. I can't say I blame them, honestly. It would be really funny if it was Ethan. You know, given the more than passing resemblance between Garal and Algo. But yeah, thanks for sending that through, Zan. That's really, really interesting. I had no idea that I'd even thought about a sequel. Just quickly to touch on this as well, while we're talking about Phantasy Star games. Sega, if anyone didn't see it, Sega of Japan have recently put a job advertisement up for a lead animator, and it says that it is lead animator for a forthcoming large-scale online game, and it's the same team that does PSO2 and NGS. Some people are thinking maybe it's the next Phantasy Star. Some people are thinking it might be the new Crazy Taxi game, because that's meant to be online as well. But something is going on. Where are you reading this from? It's something Xander sent me, so apparently it's a Phantasy Star V paper that's actually from, was it from an anniversary book, I think it was, for Phantasy Star IV? Would be cool if they made a Phantasy Star game in between 3 and 4, or maybe not given for a definitive end. Maybe not given PS4 a definitive end. It's a hard one because I feel 4 does tie up things really nicely. Or I suppose with how Profound Darkness and Dark Force is, I guess the cycle just continues. Or maybe it doesn't in Algor, because it does seem like you actually destroy Profound Darkness. But yeah, we've got, well, about 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes of stream left, so I will go and load up PSO, and we'll just do a little bit of casual PSO hunting for the last little bit of the stream. So give me like 3-4 minutes or so, and I will get that loaded. And thank you to everyone who's been here for Phantasy Star IV, and for watching all the classic games as well. Okay, we are back. Thank you so much for streaming them. Oh, no, he's not. I'd always kind of wanted to check them out, but never really known whether they were worth looking into, whether they're actually decent games or not. Man, who'd have thought we'd actually play PSO? So I think it's rare in my week from what people are saying. We're so back. I haven't played PSO for ages. Well, apart from once a week I do challenge mode. So I'm hoping to do a bit more tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see. It's from the Phantasy Star IV 30th anniversary book released in 2024 by Mimi Aizawa. The book also includes a Zio prequel manga. I might have to try and track that down. I think I mentioned it before as well, but there is a Sega Mega Drive book that got released recently, and that has some sprite art and artwork from Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4 in it as well. That is definitely worth getting. Right, I'm just going to play my Huni well because why not? They could always make a pre-Phantasy Star 1 sequel cycle prequel. They could. Oh, we've got the autumn lobbies. That was good to know the music still skips. Yeah, we are finishing with a bit of PSOBB because we finished Phantasy Star 4 a little bit early, so I think in celebration of this event, where is it? What do you plan to do in Phantasy Star 4's time slot if you decided? So the next couple of weeks are probably just going to be random games, really. No real plan for the next couple of weeks. 1st of November, I go to Japan for 2 weeks, so there'll obviously be no streams then. Once I'm back from Japan, I'm going to be doing a full playthrough of Front Mission 3, which is another one of my favourite games. So yeah, we'll do at least one of the stories of Front Mission 3. Are you going to join Mist? Yeah, no worries. What are we going for? I have no idea. I decided to jump on PSO for a bit. Yeah, also kind of criminal that you only hear this song, what, twice in the game? I think when you first encounter Rune, and I think, doesn't it play again when you encounter him in Lydia Tower as well? Have fun in Japan when you go. Yeah, I'm mainly doing, so I'm doing a week of Tokyo and then a few days in Hiroshima. But I am going to, I'm hoping it's still there when I get there. There is a PSO merch pop-up shop to celebrate the 25th anniversary. And that is on pretty much after it's like the day after I land in Japan. So I'm going to try and go to that and get some sick PSO merch. That's not the entire reason I'm going to Japan, but it happened to coincide. God, Rune's theme's so good. Also, just give me 2 seconds because I'm sweating. Rune theme makes Sky Spot confirmed. Should it not? Alright, so is there anything that anyone is after? I'm just here to kind of pass the time with chat, so if anyone's got anything they want to hunt, let it be known. Miller. I should probably also change the game actually as well. There we go. It should update on Twitch side to PSO now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, what even is this game? I mean, I guess we can do a Miller. I'm happy doing a Miller run. We're not an anniversary, so I feel that Boris is on the table. Yeah, I think it's Rare in my week, I think. Honestly, I haven't played this that much recently, so I don't really know, but I know a few people in chat were saying it's Rare in my week. You wouldn't mind getting the Gatling gun weapon I forget the name of. The LK-38 Combat. Yeah, we are 5 people, so we will probably have to split up into probably, what, a 3 and a 2? Or maybe we have 6. Get the harpoon from the quest reward method since the quest references Algol Phantasy Star. The quest reward method? I mean, I've got harpoon from a drop. Another description for harpoon is like a big Phantasy Star reference. Yeah, so we got what? We've got 6 people. No, so Adora is in what? Very hard. So I mean, I'm happy to get a very hard character. It might have to be my rare cast who's just in Ultimate, but I'm happy to do that if people want to level very hard stuff. Just so I'm not missing everyone out. We've only got Ultimate characters. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, what's the options for LK-38? Yeah, meanwhile, Ziggy playing very hard, blue flip for level 190. I don't know how he does that so much. I mean, we could do a blue full very hard at 4. It would be good experience. You don't have to take me along, I just wanted to say hi. Well, hi. Azusa Viridia. Or Derol Viridia. You have to complete Galen's treachery perfectly, then do certain things in Rappy's holiday from a serious union world to appear and give you Heart of Poom. I actually didn't know that you could get Heart of Poom that way. Is that still a thing in the later versions, or is that just like a Dreamcast thing? I actually had no idea you could do that. So it's Pazuzu Viridia, Darol Viridia, or Barbara Viridia. I mean, that is saying Exard to me, yeah. It's still a thing, okay. I'll have to check that out, because if there's lore stuff for it, I might actually do a video on it. I mean, we could do... Well, we could do an Exard, I guess. So the only issue is we've got, what, 5 people that can do Ultimate, and then 2 that are lower level. You'll stay out. You're Shieldrock. Quest references, Laconia Stones, and LS. Oh, nice. Well, we could do... Do you want to do an Exard then? We could either do Exard for Ilka 38. I guess there's a chance of some rare enemies. I guess there's potentially falls. Should I get a Viridia then since Drac dipped? If you want to. Keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing. To be fair, I kind of don't as well. I haven't been on PSO for a while. I have no idea what Egg Shard is, but I'm game. Sounds good. Yeah, because I know the description for the Heart of Poom has a lot of references in it, although quite badly misspelled. So the ending of Phantasy Star IV is PSO. It checks out. Yeah. Now, we managed to beat 4 and we had a bit of time left, so I thought we'd just finish off with some PSO. Doing missions with your brother since you finished Phantasy Star IV, just saying hi. Ah, no worries. Alright, I guess we can do an Exard then to finish off. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it is kind of sad now that there isn't like a Profound Darkness fight in PSO. I know there is in, well, kind of, in EP3 Card Revolution. It kind of sucks we didn't get one in this. PSO EP5 when exactly? Maybe that's what the new game is. Okay, so the password for the game should be stream. Crimson Dragon intensifies. Yeah, Aplam Umbra card is the Great Shadow. I think it's probably the nearest thing to Profound Darkness. It's a bit weird what Aplam Umbra is, but I guess that's probably the closest they've came to Profound Darkness. is weird doing PSO on a Wednesday. Oh yeah, I have a CLJ sword. Let you know if you need to hit anything, if you need to do anything special. Just hit things really hard. That's the general gist. Oh god, I've got one sealless at some point. The realization has just hit me again. Also tell me here because there's a delay in the stream. Hisa also has 3 falls, Darfall, DF Olga Floor, and Sun Million. I like how this just immediately gets a final impact. Immediately. I do have a CLJ, yes. It took quite a while. Oh, Miss got a red sword as well, nice. Yeah, I don't know how many of the videos you've seen, Adara, but basically this sword I've hunted on and off since about 2003. Probably about 10,000 gig use in total for it. And it has no attributes. Nice little weapon you got there. I mean, it's nice. It's not worth the hunt at all. But I'm glad I've got it. It let me leave Skylight Tower. Now find SGS from a rare enemy, Zaffo Bus Diner on 0 at 1 in 25,000. Yeah, that's the next hunt. Is that the Mizati guns? These are what are called Charge ME mech guns. So they are basically just like Charge Vulcans, so they have the same special. They, you know, use money to do more damage. They're just a slightly different version. Yeah, type ME mech guns, or the type memes as people call them. My god, we actually got the right way. First time. Actually has some really nice gear on this character. Still kind of amazes me. You just cannot stop finding rares, can you, Mist? Yeah, the CLJ, it's not great on its own. I do need to unseal it. But yeah, it's just going to take so long to do. It's mind-numbingly boring to unseal. To be fair, I basically got the CLJ sword and then the event ended and I stopped playing PSO. Hey, look, it's one of the dudes from Phantasy Star IV. What is it? Twin arms? They're called in Phantasy Star IV, I think. Where's gold? We'll get onto that. If you're interested, there's a video of various galleries of Phantasy Star 1 to 4 from the Sega Saturn Collection version posted by The Innocent Sinful if you want to see it. I might check that out. In GovQuest 9.4, there is a guard that will tell you that Sam Million is the reanimated body of It, that Pioneer 1 and Dr. Osto had extracted the D factor from before dumping it in the desert. He only tells you this if you give him a photon drop while wearing a ragdoll ring. It still amazes me, this game, that there are still things I don't know. Again, I did not know that. Congrats on beating Phantasy Star IV. Thanks, Defco. It was a bit rough, the final boss, but we managed it. This isn't usually after Cave 1. Well spotted. Yeah, the Profound Darkness fight was pretty fun. Also, I don't know why I've got this lame with me. I don't know if I found it and then forgot to stash it. Millennium is the original body of falls that fought an infected flower. Oh, okay. There was one streamer I was watching, he got an SJS last anniversary, and this anniversary he got a Psycho Wands and accidentally got purple card. That is the problem when you hunt purple Psycho Wand. You run the risk of getting purple num card. Yeah, it was kind of the other way around for me. I got Psycho Wand in the anniversary last year, and then got SJS this year. It's really funny playing this now because like nearly every enemy here is in Phantasy Star IV. You never found something else. Bring her arm as well. What is with your drops at the minute? It's not even drop all rate week or rare drop week. So yeah, so I guess we have beaten all the classic Phantasy Stars now. There is still the Phantasy Star II Text Adventures and I think is it Gaiden and Adventure, I think. I do want to check those out. I need to look into it if there's English translations, obviously. I'm guessing there probably is. Now you can play Garabek Tower multiplayer. It is very similar to Garabek Tower, isn't it? I think you can definitely see where they got the inspiration from. Damn, that Belra had no chill whatsoever. Yeah, those guys that appear in Phantasy Star 2 with the really long arms, the ones that you fight in the Sky Tower as the boss, like the first boss, that also appear in loads of other places, they do definitely have a resemblance of Belra, or rather Belra's have a resemblance to them. This is always a fun spawn. For the classic Algol side games, timeline order is Story of Mio, Gaiden, Adventure, then the Phantasy Star 2 text adventures. Okay. I think it mentioned Story of Mio earlier, so what exactly is that? Because I haven't really heard of Story of Mio. I think you mentioned it earlier, but I didn't get to see it in chat before it scrolled past. It's kind of crazy, honestly, playing PSO after doing the classic games, because you realise how much of a departure PSO was from them. It's made by Riko Kodama. It's a point-and-click adventure on Frontier planets. Okay. And it is an actual Phantasy Star game. All the spaceports mentioned too is to Algol planets. Okay. So is it not so much a Phantasy Star game, but just maybe just references them like an Easter egg or something? Japanese wiki lists it as in the universe. Okay. Yeah, I'd never even heard of it. Yeah, the Universal Armed Cast is a pretty bad animation. I just thought there's no point re-equipping until I've cast, because I'm just going to get hit again. Story Meal can plausibly take place before Gaiden, when Algol had outer colonies but didn't get cut off by the Earthmen yet. Okay. Yeah, I will look into that. Bonus room into draw. I still don't know. Yeah, I still don't know which doors lead to where. I just go wherever's open. Yeah, so we've got the bonus room, and that also means we get Durol, so we have the chance of the LK-38. Right is rare and left is falls. Okay. Yeah, I don't really run XR that much. I tend to just do it when you guys run it. We say DMCA room. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been DMCA'd for this music yet. If it happens, it happens. The content of Story Mio Adventure is very similar to Phantasy Star Adventure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be a while until I go to those, because, like I said, once I'm back from Japan, I definitely want to do a full playthrough from Mission 3. But I definitely do want to check out all the Phantasy Star games. There's still a few I'm missing, so there's those ones I mentioned. There's also Phantasy Star Nova I need to try. The question is, will we get a V101 drop? The answer, of course, is no. Yeah, I would like to ideally play the whole franchise. The only issue is that I don't think there's any way of playing Idler. Or Idler, whatever you want to call it. But if that's the only one I miss, I can take that. That's weird. I heard you use 2 moon atomizers, but it only revived 1 person. So I think it used 2 moon atomizers on the same person. Like, get double revived. I don't know why the game lets you do that. Well, if anything, it's a couple of kills for the SGS. And this is the spawn where the game checks to see if you have a cure phrase. It's a shame that solar atomizers don't revive and eliminate status effects. Yeah, they've been heavily nerfed in PSO. That's why when I got a Soldier for the first time, I wasn't that bothered, because I thought, well, cool, it's going to remove status effects, because I was just assuming it would be like a solar atomizer. I didn't realise it was so busted in Phantasy Star IV. Well, no V101. The Chad PS0 with a room-wide moon atomizer revive. A 50-hit Shadow Gungnir. Amazing. Wish Iron Faust could combo. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make Iron Faust able to combo. It was nice to go from Phantasy Star IV into PSO, because that was my experience as a teenager. Yeah, so I mean, that was the first time I've played 4. Apart from, I think I did it like maybe a couple of minutes of it years ago. And I got very confused by all the technique names and didn't really know what I was doing. Should have stuck with it. What makes me more mad is the fact that I didn't get to play it back in the day, because I had a Mega Drive. But I just wasn't aware of Phantasy Star at the time. Probably because it cost millions of pounds. Yeah, I don't know how expensive it was in Europe. Start with Phantasy Star 2 before PSO release, but then play the other Genesis games later. Yeah, I only learned of Phantasy Star with PSO, and even then it was with PSO GameCube. So I was relatively late into the franchise. Should have brought the flowns with me. It's fine. We'll give him a chance. Yeah, sure. Well, we got two. Nice flowers, yeah. I'm quite glad as well that when we did Phantasy Star IV that we did more or less everything. I appreciate the commitment. Nice Fala, yeah. Yeah, I'm quite glad that we did more or less everything in the game. Yeah, we did every side quest. We got the rare enemy to appear. We decorated our room. We tried out pretty much every combination technique, I think. So, I'm pretty happy with what we did. I will say though, I imagine that the Profound Darkness fight is probably really difficult with other party members. Because I was leaning heavily on Raja for that fight. Mainly because of Ataraxia. I imagine it's probably a bit of a struggle to do it with other characters. Particularly with Grizz. 50 hit striker, because of course. First exposure to Phantasy Star, I was reading some early internet fanfiction sites for some Phantasy Star IV fanfics before I played any games. Yeah, I have really weird situations. I obviously started with PSO GameCube, basically followed the franchise through, more or less up until NGS, and then went back and did the classic games. Need to spend those badges at some point as well. Go on, let's have a laugh. How many kills do we have on SGS? It'll be next to none. 152 kills. We're almost there. Only another like 22,800 to go. HP material, I'll take it. Yeah, make sure you talk to Irene. I was going to say, yeah, it's... I mean, she's on the right if you're here. I remember there being a GeoCity shrine to Rune. As God intended. Yeah, you always get the materials you don't want. Yeah, that was actually really nice timing though. So yeah, I will probably end things there for today, I think. I know we only did a little bit of PSO, but it's just to fill the rest of the time with the stream, really. On Sunday, there will be a stream, so it should be Phantasy Star 0 on Sunday. There's been a couple of weeks since I've done 0, and I kind of want to go back to it again. So we'll do 0 on Sunday. Next Wednesday, I'll have to think about what I want to play. I don't want to start Front Mission 3 yet, because I don't see the point in starting it and then going away for 2 weeks. So we'll play something else on next Wednesday, but I'll have to have a think what. But yeah, Sunday will be Phantasy Star 0. There'll be a video going live probably beginning next week. But yeah, so next stream will be Sunday. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the playthrough of all the classic Phantasy Stars as well. Good to play alongside you. Oh, no worries, Specs. Did you need a team invite, Specs, by the way, for PSO? Because we do have slots on the team. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's stuck around since the beginning of the classic Phantasy Star run. I wasn't sure how well it would do or how much I'd enjoy it. Oh, it's Scorpio. Oh, cool. Good to see you. Yeah, if you want a team invite, just let me know and I can invite you in. Yeah, the classic playthrough was a little bit rough in places. Into Phantasy Star 2 was probably the closest I've come to quitting it. Team with the what now? So on Blueburst, you have a team. You can do some extra quests if you join a team. And you also get this very, very fashionable Fowler icon next to your name. There are other benefits, but that's the main one. Cool. I will send you an invite now. You should get a pop-up that will ask you to join. There we go. There, you now have the icon. Welcome aboard. But yeah, we will end that stream there for today, so if you have enjoyed the stream, please consider the usual, leave a like, subscribe, join as a member if you want to. You can follow us up on Twitch, you can follow my X and my Bluesky, which are both SectionSkyly, and I do have a Discord server you can join as well, so feel free to join us over there. Should be a link to that in the description on YouTube or just under the video player on Twitch. So feel free to join us over there as well. Yeah, whatever you're doing, have a great week. Hope you enjoyed the Phantasy Star Classic playthroughs, and I will see you guys on Sunday for some Phantasy Star 0. See you guys.